let's take a walk through the Treflow school management system. First, when you download from your email, the mode of installation is just by downloading from your email. And so when you download from your email and you open, the first dashboard you will see is this one where you are meant to log in. The user ID and the password will be given to you by Treflow. And so you enter the details of your username and password, and then you log in. Sorry, I think something is wrong. Glory and Able. All right, can you see admin access, meaning that as the admin or the school owner, you will have access to, let's click OK, you will have access to everything. You just click on continue here. Okay, let me maximize. All right, yeah, so this is a full dashboard for the admin. But if you are not an admin, if as the school owner you want to give access to your staff, they will not see the full dashboard like this. They are going to see only details of the results of the students and this student database, you know, in case you want them to enter the details of their classes and all of that. So they will have access to that, and they will have access to the broadsheet, report sheet, and also the attendance sheet. So those are the things the staff will have access to. But you as a school owner, you will have access to the finance features, all these finance features here, you know, the school fees ledger, the staff payments ledger, the school bill, and everything. You will have every detail about the finances of the school. The staff will not have access to it when they log in. All right, but you as a school owner, you will have access to everything. So I'm going to show you each of these buttons, what they entail. This is the student related features. We have the student database, the admission letter, the class attendance register for the whole school. We have their student ID card. If you have hostel, this is database for the hostel. If you have school bus, this is the database for the school bus. Okay, so let's go to the finances aspect. We have the student ledger where you enter the details of payment received and everything for your school, the school bill, the school receipt, the staff ledger, expenses ledger. You can generate receipt number, and there are other receipt number that I have even included if you don't want to use this generated one. For some schools that are allowing daily payments, you can use this part also to receive daily payments from your staff. And so you can also see our results related features, the broadsheet where you enter the details of the score of your students, and then the report sheet. Here is the report sheet. Here is the report sheet. And also you can give them certificates. You know, if you want to issue certificates for some students, you have that template there. You can also give them what's it called, or maybe testimonial. For those that will be in need of testimonial, you can give it to your students also. Let me change the name of the student here so you can see what the certificate and testimonial looks like. Let me choose this number 1. Okay, now let's see the certificate template. So this is what it looks like, and the testimonial, this is what it looks like. All right, and then we also have okay, I've mentioned everything here. We have the crèche report sheet. In case you don't want to use the normal report sheet for other students, you want that of crèche to be different, you know, maybe the way you arrange their own subjects on this side, maybe it's different from the regular mathematics, English, CRS, and all of that. Okay, so that's why we have 2 type of report sheets there, but all their names and details will be entered into the broadsheet. It will be entered into the broadsheet. Their names has been automated when you used this one, when you use the students database. Their names has been automated, and it will go straight into the attendance register, and from the attendance register into the brush it. We also have the e-library. With this, you can just keep records of some e-notes maybe that you have used before or that you are going to use in future. Ensure you save them as PDF and then upload them. You can just upload them into this place and you can use them later. Then we also have the timetable generator here. So all you have to do is come to this subject allocation. You write the name of the teacher, the class the teacher is taking, the subject. If it is 1, 2 or 3 subjects, you put it there and then you click on generate timetable. It will generate the class wise, teacher wise, and count the number of period for that teacher for the whole week. And that's how to use that. And we also have the staff related features. We have the staff database. And then we also have the staff ledger. We have the staff ledger where you can enter how you pay salary to your staff and every other information about your staff. We also have those ones there also. Okay, so that is the brief description of our school management system. Now I'm going to show you the offline CBT software for those that will be buying the packages together. On the offline CBT software, you will also have to log in to restrict unauthorized access, but this one does not need username or password for staff. There is nothing to hide on this one. The only person or the only set of people you are hiding things from are your students, and they won't have access to it if they don't log in, and so you can't give them these login details. All right, so this is the dashboard. This is dashboard for the offline CBT software. Here is where you upload your questions. If you click on this one now, it will take you to wherever you have put your question. Is going to be good if you can create a folder that you will call question bank. I'm going to give you a question template. So it is with this question template that you will set your questions, or maybe if you have questions already, you can just do copy and paste. Let me see, this is the question template here. Here is the question template. So you use this question template for your question. You know, the question number, question itself, the option 1, 2, 3 and option 4, and the correct answer you put it as either 1, 2, 3 or 4, not ABC. You put it as either 1, 2, 3 or 4. Then you put the score allotted to each question, the time in seconds allotted to each question, and if your question is having image, you have a folder for that where you put all the images, and then you put it here also. Details of how to do this thing effectively will be given to you in our manual, and so this particular template, just one will be given to you, and then you duplicate it in the number of subjects you want to use the CBT software for. So you upload the question here, and on the settings here you can ask them to use password before they log in, or just their names. So you can shovel the question, you can show timer or not show timer. This is where you enter the number of subjects you are uploading. If it is 50, you put 50 here, but out of that 50, if you want them to answer only 20, you put the 20 here. And these are the settings you put in place under settings. And on the user list, you are meant to enter the names of all your students that will be using the CBT software. If you are allowing them use password, you put their password here, password for each student, and then you put the subject, the class, the term. So when the user list is ready, you have checked the settings, you have checked the question template. This is the question you are uploading. This is where it's going to come. This is where the question you are uploading is coming, and this records is where holds the details of the exams when the students submit their exams, and of course when they submit their exams, they will see the results immediately. This is how it works. Okay, so for this start exam, this is where the students will come, and then when they click on launch exam, you can see that it's asking for user ID. So this place, they are meant to only enter their names, but if you have set it to ask for password, it will ask for user ID and also password. And so when they enter the user ID and the password, I came back to the settings because I have uploaded I uploaded 10 questions, and I'll be attempting um 5 questions. Okay, so now I want it to require password. There's this drop down arrow. I'll just click on yes. Okay, so if that is good with me, then I'll come back to this place where I left before. Launch exam. Okay, let me show you something else again. I've entered under the user list, I've entered the name of the student, the password, the subject, just like I mentioned. Okay, so let's go and try out an exam. See the question template now. We have questions there already. It's not yet shoveled because no attempt has been made. Okay, can you see the correct answer in numbers, not letters? And then the score, just 1 mark, the time, and I have allotted images here. Okay, so let's go and start the exam now. We click on launch exam. Can you see it's showing user ID and password? So I'm going to enter the name of the student, and then I'm going to enter the password, and then I'll click on login. You have logged in successfully. Click on the start button to start the quiz, and then I'll click on start quiz. So here the student is meant to read the question and then click on the answer, go to the next question. This particular question is having image, and that is why you are seeing something here. Okay, let's speak and then we move. Let's speak and then we move to next. This one is having okay, let's go to previous. I want to check that I didn't make a mistake. Okay, I'll pick the answer again and then I'll go back to next. All right, I'll pick and then, so meaning that the previous, the next button, they are working. I have gotten to the 5th question out of 5 now, and so I will soon go and submit. If I click on next, it says exam completed, please send this file to your admin. The student will click on OK and then click on save score, and then the student sees the results immediately. For me to have scored 0, it means I didn't put the correct answer into that column where the correct answers are meant to be. I mean under that question. It means I didn't, for this what's it called, this place, the correct answers aren't where they are meant to be, and that is why I scored that 0. Okay, for this particular one, this answer, the correct answer is supposed to be, okay, barometer is supposed to be 1, but 2 is here. Can you see what happened? So that is why. And this one, the correct answer is supposed to be this is option 2, so this is supposed to be 2, and that was why the answer there was 0. Do you understand that? Okay, this is the format the pictures will be on the question. It will only show when they are doing the exam. Now let's go and see the records. Can you see the name of the student, the score, the subject done, and the class and term? This total exam score is here. In case you want to come here and put in, let's say for the theory, the student scored 45, it will add it to this one, to this score here, and then the score will now add up under this total score. Okay, let's do for this one. Let's say for this one the student scored 18/20, and for the theory the student scored 46. It's going to add up here. So it helps with easy computation of results if you can bring the, for all the basic science, basic 4 now, you want to bring their theory score, you want to bring it here. It will help you add up easily without doing it manually again. Okay, so this is how to use. Further details of how to use this offline CBT software also has been prepared and will be given to you when you purchase. I hope that is clear. Thank you. This is a manual that will be given to you when you buy the CBT software. This manual will be given, and let me show you quickly at the top. There is something at the top. This link is video that has been uploaded on YouTube that explains everything one by one as regarding the CBT software. So you do not have any problem at all, even if you are not a regular computer user. Watching this video will put you through on what to do and what not to do. Is that okay? And there's a kind of manual like this also for the school management system. Let me show you that one also. Let me show you that one too. This is the manual for the school management system. You can see here that we have so many schools that already bought the school management system from us. This is a new folder. We have another folder where we started from, comprising of more than 30 schools that already bought. Okay, now this is the manual for the school management system. This one has 15 pages as compared to the school the offline CBT software. So here there's a website where full details of how to use the school management system has been uploaded. This is the website. If you click on this website, it will take you to a place where videos and write-ups of how to use the school management system has been uploaded, apart from the things that are written here. These things that are written here, you can read through them also to get better understanding. Like I am just giving you manual back to back, through video, through write-up. Anyone that is comfortable for you, make use of it, and you will be glad you bought the school management system, because it's going to be so helpful in easing, you know, management of information in your school. Let me quickly also show you our online results checker that will be coming with this package if you are buying the 3 packages together. Okay, so let me quickly show you that. I'm going to just, you know, open one so you can see what the broadsheet looks like. This one is having just 3 sheets. I mean the online results checker is having just 3 sheets. The pin sheet, this is where you have access to the pins. There are, I think, 500 pins here. And then you have the usage log, where it is counting the number of times a particular student use a particular pin. They can use a pin just twice. Okay, and then the result sheet itself. So this is the broadsheet for the results, where you enter the admission number of the students in this format or in another format you like, and then the student's name, the class, the term. This one is a simple, not as complex as the one on the offline school management system. And so you enter the subject, you enter your comments, you enter the number of days school present, school open, the number of time the student was present, and when the next term will begin. The remaining parts here, they are automated already. This part here, they are automated already because it has been embedded with formulas. So let's say you have prepared the result of your students. Now this is where they check the results. You give something like this kind of a thing that will be given to you by Treflo. You give it to your students, and then they or their parents, they use it. They, you know, they will see something like this, then they will log in. So they are meant to enter their PIN and their admission number. You can sell this PIN to them or give them for free, depending on what works in your school. Then they click on this check result. It will bring out the result of that student, and they can decide to save it as PDF. This is the result of the student. Can you see the name, the class, the term? And then they can decide to print it immediately or save it as PDF. So this is what it will look like when they try to save it as PDF. And that is all. Thank you. See you in my DM.